Hello guys, and welcome to a new episode of the What You Want channel. After having finished the video of the owner's experience of the Fortis B42 Marine Master Automatic, I want to share with you the experiences I had after almost 4 years of ownership with this beauty, one of the key milestones of my collection personally to me, the Omega Speedmaster Professional, the Moon Watch with the Hesselite crystal and the non-see-through case back. So let's say space specifications. And this is not a video about the details, the technology really behind it and everything. There are so many videos out there. You're probably interested whether I can recommend this watch from a perspective of a, let's say, mid-tier watch collector. And yeah, this is what I want to share with you with this video. So let's put it on the wrist first of all. So what I like about this watch, that it is actually so versatile. Today I'm wearing a more or less casual, let's say smart casual shirt, and with colors, and you can wear it with anything. It's black and white, simple as that. So you will never actually find any color that doesn't go with this watch type face, or even the bracelet. It's so versatile. This is definitely a big plus. Another plus from a very personal perspective is that it is a watch that somehow flies under the radar. I mean, any watch enthusiast will instantly, of course, recognize this watch. But people who are not into watches don't look at it and says, oh my God, he's wearing an Omega. Oh, he's really a snob, or this guy's rich, or oh, maybe let's rob him. You know, I'm just exaggerating. This is what could happen to you if you're wearing a Rolex. I like the Rolex brand. I'm not bashing it. It's just it's probably one of the best brands in the world when it comes to marketing and everything. But the perception out there is just Rolex. Either this guy is stanky rich, or it's a fake, or whatever. People are really, I don't know, they recognize those watches. This is what I personally experienced, but maybe I'm biased because I'm a watch guy. So maybe leave some comments below. So this can actually fly under the radar, which is somehow nice, but it's recognized by watch enthusiasts. I got into talking with so many people. I mean, I was just doing my job and somebody said, oh, nice Speedmaster. And I was, sorry, what? The watch. I mean, this comes sometimes out of the blue. So actually quite nice to have let's say a talking piece, yeah? The other thing I like, that it has this chronograph complication, so you can measure time. Can be useful by day-to-day use. Even though you're having your smartphone, it's nice to have this mechanical complication. The other thing I really started to like about this watch is the bracelet. First of all, if I looked at it to be a little bit too shiny, because it has those this polished links in between the brushed links, but really it gives this watch something special. And the overall fit is actually pretty nice. So the bracelet is something I like, but it's ambivalent on the same thing, something I don't like. I mean, the finishing is just good. The scissor clasp here is also nicely made, and it's secure with the pushers, even though it doesn't have a security fold-over clasp. It's really secure, but it's lacking. This is something I dislike. At the same dislike here, it doesn't have enough micro adjustments. I mean, there are only 2. You can see 1, 2, and this doesn't really work out for the perfect sizing, and because the links all have the same size, so either it's a little bit maybe too tight or a little bit too loose. Now in winter time, I think it's just great, but right now I'm pretty cold. But in summertime, this actually gets a little bit too tight. But on the other hand, if I put in one more link and get this tighter again, it's still too loose. So it would have been nice to have at least a micro adjustment more on this side, like 3 ones or 1 here. So there's definitely lacking 1 micro adjustment. What else do I like about this watch? This specific piece, I like the warmth of the Hasselite. I mean, you only can tell the difference if you have seen the sapphire crystal version, and it's totally different. Of course, it's more the see-through, more high-end look with the sapphire, but with the Hasselite, it has some like vintage warmth to it. I would put it like this. The other thing I like is the simplicity of the styling, easy to read, even in low light. Even though the lume isn't exceptional, it's good, but it's not exceptional, nothing compared to the Seiko lume, I think. But even though it's not loomed up, you can see the white hands against the dark background pretty easily, even in low light conditions. This is why actually also the NASA took this watch. I mean, there are several other reasons for that, but this is one, the legibility and the legibility in low light conditions. And this is only, also something I like about this watch, this heritage it comes with. You know, I have a video on my channel where I unboxed it, or I just showed the humongous box this watch came with. It's second to none. I don't know any other watch brand who delivers such a big watch box. So what else do I like? I mean, the case design, the way these brushing and polished elements actually alternate. It's very nicely done. It reminds me from the pictures a little bit of the Seiko Sumo, also how this bezel almost sinks in the flanks of the watch. Not really, but somehow, I mean, I can make an announcement. I bought a Seiko Sumo and I'm waiting for it, so I will compare these watches definitely design-wise. Is there anything I dislike? Maybe the water resistance. This is, as far as I know, only water resistant up to 50 meters, so it's not supposed to swim with you anywhere in the ocean or in the anywhere else. So this is definitely a downside. I wish they would have improved this, at least to make it 100 meters water resistance. Gives you somehow a more secure feeling if you're like coming from a hot room, getting outside and in the rain, because it's not only about like water, it's also about the differences in pressure. So 100 meters water resistance would have actually been very nice, and for the price point, you can actually expect to be 100 meters water resistant. This is what I think. So I think this is actually pretty much it. I mean, it's a hand wind watch, so it's not automatic, it's hand winding. This is ambivalent. Either you like it or you hate it. I think it's nice because it you really get into contact with your watch and you're aware that it's mechanical. And the same with the Hasselite. Either you hate it or you love it. I mean, if you have scratches, you can use this poly watch paste, put it on it, and use a cloth, and then you get the like not so severe scratches out of it. So overall, this is a watch for someone who's maybe looking for a one-piece collection, who really wants a very, very nice watch from a well-renowned brand with the history behind it that is not really that shiny. This is definitely a watch to go for. Also, when it comes to value, I think I see this watch in a price increase in value in the next few years, because I simply think that it's underpriced compared to what Rolex is doing right now. This is my personal opinion. And over the last, I think, 7 to 8 years, there was a hefty increase in price from, I think they were around 2,600 euros, and now the retail price is 4,600 euros, and I think they will easily go over 5,000 euros in the official retail price in the next years. This is what I think. Yeah. Thanks again for watching my video. I'm overwhelmed that so many people watch my videos and subscribe to my videos. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave some criticism, comments in the comment section, ask me questions. I always hope that I can answer them in a small amount of time, and I would be very thankful if you would subscribe to my channel. Overall, I hope that I will deliver new content, interesting content to you over the next years. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.